Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, Slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram Bhagavatas. In our Vishnu Sahasranamam, Ayiram, Namangal, Ayiram, Gunangal series, we will experience the Arthanubhavam of Slokam 45 today. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्
ऋतुस्सुदर्शनकालपरमेष्टिपरिग्रहः उग्रः संवत्सरो दक्षो विश्रामो विश्वदक्षिणः.
The first nama in the Slokam 45 is Rutuhu, which means he keeps impacting his devotees with his auspicious qualities. He not only has the auspicious qualities, he keeps impacting his devotees with his Kalyana Gunas more and more and again, making them fresh every new single time. So whenever we go to the temple and experience Bhagavan, even though we may go so many times, but still each time is a new experience. That's what he makes us feel. Rutuhu is season, it keeps coming. So Bhagavan keeps coming again and again in different forms, giving us more and more enjoyment about him. And every single time we experience him in a different way. Nama is Rutave Namaha. In Srimad Ramayanam, it is said that Dasharatha, Rama's father, was never satisfied looking at Rama. He used to keep looking at him again and again. Just like one is very thirsty in summer and keeps longing for water and is not satisfied with drinking any amount of water, we are never satisfied with seeing Bhagavan and say, oh, I've seen him enough, I don't need to see him anymore. It's not that way. If Dasharatha was like that, we should be even more like that. So, our longing to be with Bhagavan, to see him, should be more and more. He makes it that way. That is what is Rutuhu. Next is Sudarshana. His very sight makes it exhilarating. The moment we see Bhagavan, we completely forget the rest of the world. That few moments we are there in the temple, in front of his Achamurti, we forget everything. So he is very exhilarating and is very auspicious, even to those who are not aware of his glorious qualities. One need not be very educated or very knowledgeable about him to understand or feel exhilarated or feel excited seeing Bhagavan. In Srimad Ramayana it is said, Rama has a very delightful form, like the moon. The moon is very cool, calm, collected. Bhagavan is like that. Though he shines like the sun, he is very calm, just like the moon. The Rama is Sudarshanaya Namaha. Next we see Kalaha. Everything belongs to him. He was the one who created. So he collects all the movables and immovables in the worlds during the pralayam and deluge. So that is why he is called Kalaha. Because everything rests within him. He collects everything, puts it within himself. So that is Kalaha. Nama is Kalaya Namaha. Next we will see Parameshti. His normal abode is Paramapada. And from there he comes down and hunts for the Rakshasas, the demons and the Asuras, and protects the world. So once he is done with all of that sport of killing all the Asuras and the Rakshasas, annihilating him and establishing of Dharma, he goes back to his original abode, which is Paramapadam. And then he resides there. Again, he does the work of Srishti, and then it keeps going, and then Adharma comes up, and then he comes back again to annihilate Adharma and the Rakshasas. A Rakshasa is not truly a person with 5 heads and protruding teeth and all of that. Basically, the guna, it is the quality, the bad quality in him, the bad people who are there. He comes and kills all of them, annihilates them in one stroke, and then goes back to his place, Paramapada, and he resides there again. The Nama is Parameshtine Namaha. Next is Parigraha. He is very generous. During the Ramavatara, at the end of Ramavatara, he gave moksham to all the people in the country and the Rishtadevatas, the relatives, all animals and plants that existed at the time during Ramavatara. So, everything has to come to an end. So, Bhagavan also, he comes down, does everything he needs to do and goes back. So, when he went back at the end of Ramavatara, he ensured that everybody reached Paramapadam along with him. All the people, everything in the country, and the Rishtadevatas, their relatives, everybody goes to him, goes along with him to Paramapadam, and he gives moksham and gives eternal bliss to every single thing at that point in time. He has the majestic qualities, but he is very humble, and during the Ramavataram we see his humility to the core when he accepts everyone in the same manner as they are, whether they are poor or rich or colored or grey or brown or white, whatever they are, whether they are male, female, nothing matters. Young or old, nothing really matters. He treats everybody equally, and he accepts everyone for what they are. Nama is Parigrahaya Namaha. The next set of namas will describe Kalki Avataram. Kalki Avataram is residing in the netherworld to come out at an appropriate time. Just like the Rama Avataram, Krishna Avataram, he will come at an appropriate time, annihilate all the evil forces at the end of Kali Yuga. Then the whole cycle of the yugas starts back again. We'll have a deluge and everything will come to a close. Everything will go back to Paramapadam. And then he will make everything reappear in the 4 yugas. The first nama describing the Kalki Avataram is a Ugraha. When righteousness reduces and evil heads up, Bhagavan, who is residing in the bottom of the world, in the netherworld, he will manifest as Kalki Avataram for the destruction of evil. At that time, Bhagavan will be very powerful. He will be harsh. He will shine like fire, and he will be the killer force. He will be a Samhara Murti, because the purpose of this avataram itself is to kill and annihilate all the evil forces and re-establish dharma. So he'll be very forceful and he'll be very powerful. He'll be harsh. All his humbleness of Rama Avataram and his fun-filled Krishna Avataram will go away. He will be very harsh and he will kill all the bad people, the asuras, the demons at that time. Nama is Ugraya Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 8, this is a very popular sloka. Most of us know it. And Bhagavan himself says that I will come again and again in every yuga to annihilate the wicked and to re-establish dharma and to take care of the sages. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkratam dharma samsthapanataya sambhavami yuge yuge. To take care of the sadhus, paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkratam, to kill all the bad things, to annihilate, to remove or to destroy everything, and establish dharma, dharma samsthapanataya. What will happen to all of, for this to happen? Sambhavami. Sambhava means to be born. Aham sambhavami. I will be born. Yuge yuge, in every yuga. So this is what Bhagavan says, and he will definitely be coming, as we have seen in the past, and he will be coming to annihilate all the bad things. Next we see Samvatsaraha. Where is Bhagavan? He is lying on Adisesha at the bottom of the world with all his armory. He has got all the weapons. Shodasa weapon, Ayiram. He's got everything. Shodasa is only a number, that is 16. But he has everything, whatever he needs. And sometimes he uses his parts of a body. Just he grew his nails just to kill Hiranyakashipu, to take care of the boon, to ensure that the boon was given does not go away, does not become ineffective, but he kills him with his own nails. So he has all the weapons and he is down in the netherworld. And he comes to the earth to kill the evil forces. He is ready, but will come at an appropriate time. That is Samvatsaraha. The Nama is Samvatsaraya Namaha. Now let us see what the Shodasa weapons are. Chakram. Then he has the axe, which is the Parasu. He has the spear, which is the Kunta. He has a stick, which is the Dandam. He has the Angusam, or the gourd. He has Satamukh Agni, 100-edged weapon, which emits Agni, fire. He has the sword, Nistrimsa. He has Shakti. He has the veil, which is a Shakti. He has the conch, which is a Panchadanya. He has the bow, Sargam. He has the noose, which is a Pasam. He has a plow, which is a Sira. He has the Vajraidam, which is a thunderbolt. He has a mace, which is the Gadai. He has a pestle, Musalam, and trident, which is a Sulam or Trisulam. We can see Nisimha with all these weapons in Singarikudi near Kadalur. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 6, Bhagavan says, Yata kashastito nityam vayuhu sarvatra gomahan tata sarvani bhutani matstanityu pradharaya. Lord Krishna says, the mighty wind is blowing everywhere, but it rests always in the sky. Likewise, all the living beings, whether they go hither, thither, they always rest in me eventually. So Bhagavan has all the weapons to get all of us to get to him. Next we'll see Daksha. When Bhagavan comes in the Kalki Avatara, he always said that he is going to be so powerful. He is going to simply kill all the Dasyus clan and everybody who are bad. And he'll also kill all the dacoits. Everybody who does all wrong things will be annihilated by Bhagavan during the Kalki Avatara. That is why he is called Daksha. Nama is Dakshaya Namaha. Nammalvar in Tiruvamazhi 4.8.1 sings how Bhagavan will come and kill the whole clan of the Asuras or the Rakshasas or the bad people, the wicked people. Eralum Irayonum Disaimaganum Tirumagalum Kooralum Tani Udamban Kulangulama Asurargalai Neeragumbadiyaga Nirimitta Padayotta Maaralan Kavarada Manimamai Kuravilame. He will come, Bhagavan will come as a Taniudaman, as a single person, and he will kill all the Asuras, Kulama. That is a whole complete clan. Neeragumbadiya, he will make them like a water. So he will ensure that all the bad people are gone. Next we will see Vishramaha. We saw that he is going to come and kill all the bad people, all the Asuras, the wicked people. But what will happen to the people who have already surrendered themselves to him, or who are surrendering him, who are worshipping him, who are meditating on him? The world is not always full of bad people. You have a combination of both good and bad people. So what happens to good people? What happens to pious people? The Kalki Avataram, he will give respite to all of those. And he will give redemption for those who seek him from the sins and the effect of the sins. So we always say this is Purva Janma Karma, or some mistake that we have done. But it's also said in Kali Yugam, the palan for any of your actions is right then and there. So you see that is why we see the cycle of bad people going away and the cycle of good people coming, people turning, all keeps happening very fast. So he will come and protect us. He will be very powerful. He will protect the pious ones, those who meditate on him, and he will annihilate all the bad people. Nama is Vishramaya Namaha. Next we come to the last Nama in Slokam 45. Vishwa Dakshinaha. He does only good for everyone without any difference. And he does it very quickly. He doesn't make us wait for a long time. Instantaneously he comes. Only thing is you should be a true bhakta and completely surrender yourself. Just like Gajendra, just like Prahlada, just like Dhruva. He comes instantaneously and helps people. He comes very quickly. So, in fact, during the Gajendra Moksha Avataram, it is said when Bhagavan comes, he did not even have time to tell Virati. He just, the moment Gajendra said, Adi Mulame, he was already there to help. So he just quickly comes over. He is very patient even with those who do harm. He gives many opportunities for the bad people to correct themselves, to change path, to come into the righteous path. But still when they don't listen, at some point he really gets upset and he teaches them a lesson. God is not giving us punishment, but He is teaching. He is making us learn we are doing what we should not do. He did Ashwamedha Yagam and gave all the land to the well-educated people in the Ramavatar. So he is a Vishwadakshina. The Nama is Vishwadakshinaaya Namaha. In Sri Mahabharata Aranya Parvam, it is said, Bhagavan will manifest in Kalki Avataram and will kill the wicked people and perform Ashwamedha Yagam in the appropriate method and give the land and the whole world as Dakshina to Brahmins, people who believe in Him, people who surrender to Him, people who worship Him and have Mahavishwasam that He is the only Supreme and who do the Sharanagati to Him, and He will protect all of them and give all the lands to them. To summarize Slokam 45, He keeps impacting His devotees with His auspicious qualities and Kalyana Gunas more and more, again and again. So we are never satiated with seeing Him and getting His blessings. We want more and more. And He also keeps giving more and more. He makes His very sight exhilarating and exciting and very auspicious for even to those who do not know His glory, who do not sing His glory. He makes them understand that He is glorious. He collects all the movables and immovables in the world and keeps within Himself during the deluge. He hunts for the Rakshasas and has many weapons, and He protects the world, hunts for all the Rakshasas and demons and kills them. He gives salvation moksha to all the people, to everything that was at the time of during Ramavataram, and whether it be the people, their relatives, their Ishta Devatas, all the animals, plants, everything got moksham at that time, and they all went to Paramapadam along with Lord Rama. When righteousness reduces and evil heads up again, Bhagavan Himself said in Bhagavad Gita that He will appear again and again, He will manifest again and again to annihilate the bad. Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya chadurkram dharma samstavanartami sambhavami yuge yuge. I will keep coming again and again, as He Himself said in Bhagavad Gita. He is lying on the Adisesha at the bottom of the netherworld with all His armory, His Shodasa weapon, and comes to the earth to kill all the evil forces at an appropriate time. When Bhagavan manifests in the Kalvika Avataram, He will be very powerful and He will simply kill the whole Dasyus clan, the dacoits, and He will give respite to those who seek refuge in Him, who seek Sharanagati, who meditate upon worship and seek His granting of His moksha, and He gives them moksha. He does only good for everyone without any difference of age, sex, clan, ethnicity, whatever it be. He treats everybody the same way. He treats everybody with his love and affection. He is the Father, we're all his children. We all belong to the same Vasudeva Kutumbam. Vasudevan, who lives in Paramapadam, is our father, and Sri Mahalakshmi is the mother. We all live under his umbrella. This brings us to the end of Slokam 45. See you all in 46.